Listen, I've been there. You've been watching tons and tons of Chinese videos, and your Chinese doesn't seem to be improving. Why is that? You've been doing it wrong, but I'm here to help. I'm a C1 speaker of Chinese, and I've done it all from classroom, one on one, self study, you name it. And I'm here to help you cut away the waste, become more economical, and really succeed in a very difficult language. Be sure to stick with me to the end of this video because I am going to show you how watching Chinese content in video form can really help your Chinese, but you got to do it the right way. First, you have to know what the problem is. Most people who watch Chinese content watch it with the English subtitles on. Now, it's understandable because they want to know what's being said. You can't start from zero, right? But if you keep using that method, your brain doesn't absorb very much except for the general sound of Chinese. And in the long run, that's not going to get you very far. But I'm going to show you step by step how you can use watching video to help your Chinese improve a lot. I'm going to break this down into 3 easy stages, and I promise you, if you follow these stages, your Chinese will improve, but it takes a little dedication. So stick with me and see how this works now. Now, the first level is going to be the way that you traditionally see a lot of people do it. You're going to take a video and you're going to watch it with the English subtitles so you understand it. In the beginning, this is totally fine. If your Chinese level is a beginner or just not quite up to being able to listen and understand right away, you need the translation. But here's the thing, I would start with a shorter video clip, maybe not exceeding 3 or 4 minutes, 5 at the max. And when you listen, don't just sit there passively and enjoy it. Sure, you should enjoy it, but you want to also absorb what's going on. What does it sound like? What is the meaning? What is the cadence of their speech? Do they speed up? Do they slow down for emphasis? Get all the sounds, all the externals in while you watch it, even though you're using the English. Watch it a couple of times this way and try to internalize as much as you can before the next step. Okay, now in the next step, you're going to turn off those English subtitles and you're going to turn on the Chinese subtitles. Now, don't worry, most Chinese content has Chinese subtitles. Often you can pick traditional or simplified characters, and it doesn't really matter for this purpose. Even if you haven't studied too many characters, this part can be valuable. If you've watched the clip at least 3 to 5 times, you already know basically what they're saying. So now you're listening more intently because you don't have the English there as a crutch. You're hearing the actual words they're using and you're remembering the meaning. So you're associating the meaning. Now, if you do read Chinese, you can take this opportunity to look at the characters and reinforce their meaning. Hit the pause button and read. Do whatever you need to do to reinforce the meaning of those characters with what you're hearing. So in this second stage, you're hooking up the meaning with the sounds, but you're not using English. Now, between this second and third stage, I recommend sort of an intermission stage where you listen again to short snippets of it, maybe 5 to 10 seconds, pause, and then record yourself, just like I'm recording myself now, and listen back to see how closely you match. Do that over and over for small bits of it. You don't do it for the whole thing. To now take a moment to refine your pronunciation. It's not going to be great in the beginning, but it's going to get better and better. The closer you get to the original of what you heard, the better and more effective your speaking will be. Because remember, hearing and listening reinforces speaking. Reading reinforces writing. Writing reinforces reading. So taking this break between stages 2 and 3 to listen to small snippets and record yourself will actually improve your comprehension. Okay, if you've been faithfully following these 2 stages plus that intermission stage, you're ready for the big time. I want you to turn off all the subtitles. We're still watching the same short clip, 3 to 5 minutes. Don't exceed that. This will now be probably the 10th to 15th time you've listened to it. By now, you should know the meaning very well because you've reviewed it very many times. And you should even have felt what it's like to speak the same words so you'll hear it better as well. Watch it 2 or 3 times this way and see how much of it you can pick up. If you don't pick up 100%, especially if you're a beginner, hey, that's okay. You don't need to do one clip in one day. In fact, I would suggest breaking it up over a few days. But I want you to give it a shot over a week or two with a few different video clips. I think after the fourth or fifth video clip, you'll start to get the hang of how this method works. You're going to see there's a huge difference between passive absorption of the Chinese content, which just becomes background noise if you're reading the English, and this active engaging of your mind, your ears, your eyes, and even your speaking. Try this out, and please ask me any questions you'd like in the comments section. I'm really excited for you to do this. You're going to see a massive improvement if you use this method faithfully and also as an auxiliary to the other work you're doing in your Chinese language learning process. And as always, I hope this video brought you real value to your Chinese study. If you think it did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me your thoughts. It encourages me to make more content for you. And I'll see you in the next one. 我们一起加油，再见。